So what's up guys, welcome to HTML tutorial, and in this class we will see what are the softwares that we can use in order to write our code. So there is a inbuilt software inside of your PC. Just directly go and search for Notepad. So this is one of the software that or editor, text editor that you can use to write your HTML code. And now if I'm just going to my Chrome browser, let me introduce you guys to something known as the Notepad plus plus. So basically this is the higher version of Notepad, and you can use this. Okay, so directly go here and download the corresponding version. So basically this is the recent Notepad which is 7.8.7 release, and these are different. I mean, as the time went on, it went on upgrading, and this is the recent version of it. Just double click on this, and from here you will be downloading this installer. Okay, so in order to check the type of system that you are using, just click on this PC. After going to the file explorer, click on properties, and after coming over here, you just have to see the system type. My system type is 64-bit operating system. Okay, so now I know what kind of system I'm using. I will come over here and I'm getting this download option for 64-bit system. Okay, so your system might be 32-bit or 64-bit, whatever that is. Click on this installer pack, and it should start the download of that software. So as can be seen, currently my page is loading. Okay, so after that, this is how your file will be getting downloaded. And after downloading here to install this, currently I'll be canceling this out because I already have the installed one. So now what I'll do is I will go and search for Notepad plus plus, and this is that particular software which I'll be using. Okay, so this is how my Notepad looks like. You can make use of this, or there is also one more software in the market that you can make use of, which is known as the Visual Studio Code. As a beginner, I think you should start with the Notepad or Notepad plus plus, but you can also make use of Visual Studio Code. Just go to this tab known as the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so this is the best version because this will help you in eradicating the errors and all. Okay, so you can come over here and click on download for Windows, and yeah, this is the other required information which they will be providing you, and click on this option which is Visual Studio Code, and after that just scroll down, and you should be using the installer package. Okay, so this is the stable version for Windows 7, 8 and 10, and if you are using the Debian or Ubuntu, go for this one. And this is for other system. For Mac OS, this is the button. Okay, click on this. Since I am the Windows user, I'll be clicking on this button, and that software will be getting downloaded. After that, you have to install it. Okay, so after installing, just go over here and type out Visual Studio, and this is that particular software. Okay, so once you open the Visual Studio Code, this is how the dashboard of Visual Studio looks. I'll be explaining you guys how to work with the Visual Studio Code, but as of now, let's just go back to our Notepad. And if you want to create HTML file in Notepad, I will click on new. Okay, so after clicking on new, it will be creating a new file. I will click on save as, and I'll be saving this file on my desktop. I will give the name as first dot html. Okay, so over here dot html extension is important. If you're not giving this extension as a dot html, this will not work. Okay, so you can give any name. You can give your name also, your name dot html. Then just save this, and after that, as can be seen on the desktop, this file has been created. Now I will write code over here. I will say html, and I will close the corresponding tag. I will say this is the opening tag of HTML, and this is the closing tag of HTML. Inside of this opening and the closing tag, I have head. I will make use of the header opening tag, and the correspondingly I will close that particular head tag. Okay, and after that I have also something known as the body tag, body opening tag, and the body closing tag. Over here, this HTML, head, body, these are known as the tags, but you can also call them elements. It's one and the same, and whatever text we want to render on our web browser, we should be providing the text inside of this thing. Okay, so I will say hello Akshay, which is my name. Now I will save this file. Okay, so whenever you make changes to your file, first of all you have to save that file. If I'm just going and double clicking on this, it will be getting opened inside of the browser, and I will get this output as a hello Akshay. Okay, so whatever that you write inside of the body opening tag and the body closing tag, you will get that on your browser page. Okay, so this is how you can create a file with the Notepad. Now let me introduce you guys to the Notepad++. When you open a Notepad++, this is how the structure dashboard of Notepad++ would be looking. First of all, you have to create file, click on new file. Okay, and over here we will be writing our code, but first of all I have to save that file. I will click on save as. I will save this file on the desktop. I will give the name of this file as a second, and I will give the extension as a .html, and I will save this file on the desktop. Okay, so the structure is almost same. You have to just write the same code over here. Okay, you just have to write the same code over here, and hello Akshay, and I will write this garbage value. Okay, I will now save this file. Okay, so basically whenever you are executing file, before execution you have to save that file. Now I've saved this file. You can click on this run, and you can launch this in the Chrome, and now I'm getting the output, whatever that is written by me inside of the body tag. I'm getting that output over here. You can directly execute your file by clicking on this run, and you can open your file in any browser, or you can directly go to your desktop where you have saved your file, and you can double click on your file, and it will be getting executed. Okay, so now let me just show you how to create a file with Visual Studio Code. Click on file, click on new file. Okay, again click on file, click on save as, and now this is the third file what I'm creating. Okay, so I will say third.html, and I'll be saving this on the desktop only. Okay, so I will save it on the desktop, and basically I will be making use of the same code. Structure of HTML is same, and inside of this I will say this is content from Visual Studio, and now before execution I will save my file, and if I'm going to my desktop, I'm having this file named third.html. Now if I'm executing this file, I'm getting this output. Okay, so now if I want to make changes, now I have made some changes to my file. Okay, so after making changes before executing your file, you have to save your file over again. Okay, save your file before execution, then go to your file wherever you have saved. I have saved on the desktop, just double click on it, and now I am getting the output. Okay, so now over again, if I'm making changes, like let me say this is second line. Okay, now if I'm before execution, I will save this file. Now I will go to my browser. Now this file is opened. Okay, but as can be seen, whatever changes that are made by me, those changes are not propagated over here, because this is the previous file. Now in order to propagate those changes over here, I have to refresh my file. I will refresh, and now as can be seen, I am getting those changes propagated over here. So over here is structure. I mean, the process is, once you make changes to your file, you have to save that file, and you have to come to your browser where that particular file is open, and you have to refresh that file. Okay, only after saving and only after refreshing that file will be getting opened. Okay, so now when it comes to the your choice, from my opinion, as a beginner, you should be starting with the Notepad++, because launching your file in the Chrome and all, everything is easy over here. But as a developer, I would like to suggest you guys to make use of the Visual Studio, because if you are working with the Visual Studio, things will be a little bit easier. Because now if I'm saying H1, and if I'm just okay, so now if I'm just saying H1 and hitting enter key, it is automatically writing me the opening tag and the closing tag. Okay, so now if I'm just saying P, which is paragraph tag, and if I'm hitting enter key, it is directly writing the opening tag and the closing tag. Okay, so you don't have to do any hard work over here. So in order to automatically write this code, you have to go click on these extensions, and over here you have to search for HTML. Okay, so now what we are doing is we are installing some extensions. So basically this first, second, and the third extension is already installed by me, so I am not getting this install button. But for this first, second, and third tab, you will get this kind of green button which says install. You just have to click on that install button, and it will take some time. It is currently installing. Okay, so this is how you have to install these first 3 to 4 snippets, and after that you just have to go to your file, and this is basically my file, and this is how these snippets which are installed by me through these extensions will be helping you to auto complete or auto write your code. Okay, so now if I'm just removing this code, and if I'm just holding or pressing the shift key and pressing 1, then it will be giving me this exclamation mark. Okay, so now if I'm just hitting enter key, so now it can be seen it has already written this basic HTML code what is required by us. But as of now you don't have to focus on this thing. This is a little bit advanced, which we will cover afterwards. But as of now you can remove these lines, and you can even ignore this line. This is a doc type HTML which tells the web browser that the current version of HTML is HTML5. I mean, currently HTML5 is working. So you don't have to focus on this. You can ignore this also, and this is the attribute which we will cover in the future. You can ignore this also. But if you want to make use of this built-in code, just hit the exclamation mark, type out exclamation mark and hit enter key, and it will automatically write in the code. So over here what you can do is you can directly come to your body section and write your code over here. Okay, so this is how you can download and install these different editors. From my opinion, you should start working with the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so thanks for watching.